recording now. For a point of inspiration, would someone like to do the recap?
The first night was nice, all in giant, but I like the puppetry. Intermission, we met our contact, Mert the Adventurer. This is during the opera, by the way, for the record, for all those who are watching.
Did he write out each of those thus?
No, that was just me being a fool.
Okay.
Mert the Adventurer. Well, ex-adventurer. Maybe Mr. Lucas knew him. He says he works for the Harpers and wants to know if we're in. They throw great parties. Partish. Sorry, I wrote it in his voice. I drew a really poor version of the Harper logo. I don't even know if it's right. It's just kind of a harp. I agree to help the Harpers because they help people, and that's what I want to do. Anyway. The rest agree. We're told to meet a talking horse. Oh, Lord, what does that say? Matheret? Maxine! That's what it says. It looks like Max Fire or something. Maxine, tell us about the goons on the loose. We have quite a schedule tomorrow, but first we finish the play. Amazing! In all capital letters with an exclamation point. Dell got a message about meeting someone in the Yawning Portal with. We meet Yagra again and speak to Davil Starsong. He doesn't do handshakes. He wants peace. Is the thumb not a finger? Murders on the docks. I'm assuming that's what Starsong was telling us about, was murders on the docks. But I was running out of space on my paper, so I'm like, jot it down quick. We met the dung sweepers in the morning. Sharon and I something as we headed to Mount Waterdeep. It's tiring for everyone except me and Mr. Vel. A ghost stole my badge and then ran into a harpy. And then we started fighting it.
Dun, 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 dun. Yes, man with the machine gun starts.
That's why.
Man with the machine gun starts playing, and Rookie, you're up. Directly in front of you is a harpy that's got like this goat in its claws, getting like this winged naked woman who looks like filthy and smells of rotting meat and like with dirty skank unwashed hair. Almost.
Why are you bringing my mother into this?
But she looks up at you and like gives out like this hoarse sounding harpy cry, and like you see like there's like her gums are like completely black, and like the spaces between each of her like fanged teeth are black and grotesque as she shrieks at you. What do you do?
She's holding the goat, correct?
Yes.
And the goat still has my badge in its mouth.
Yes.
Let that goat go!
She does not.
At the harpy. Okay, you asked for it, and I'm gonna shoot her with my short bow.
Alrighty.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. There we go. That's a 21.
21 hits.
Hold on, let me double check. I don't think I get sneak attack, but let me check.
No, the goat could be considered your ally.
Counts as an ally. Come on.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, come on. Brilliant. Sorry, that is 10 piercing from just the regular attack, and then I dropped my d6, but it got me a 6.
So 16 all up?
16 all up.
Very nice.
Just flies through the air and pierces it right in the shoulder blade.
Yeah, and it kind of like wing kind of crumples a bit as you hit it, and the billy goat is going to.
Can I use my bonus action to hide? Sorry, just add that. Or is there nowhere really to hide?
There's not really anywhere to hide because you're up on the top of a hill, and like I said, like you're probably like the only one that spots the second harpy that's flying up on the other side. You could move back down out of their reach if you'd like.
I'll do that, and then
Okay.
I can tell the others.
There's another
Be
one.
careful.
All right, and the goat is gonna try and ram the harpy with its horn, and is going to definitely hit with an 18 on the dice. So that is going to be 3 points of damage on this harpy as it like cracks into the harpy, and she drops it as it kind of as the like horn gets her across the jaw, and she kind of you can like hear it like with a sickening crack kind of crack out of place, and then it's gonna try and run down the hill towards the rest of you. The harpy's gonna get an attack of opportunity. Ooh, and it's gonna hit. Cause harpy. Yep, okay. The goat is barely up because I rolled a 1 and a 1 on the dice. Um, but that is its go.
It's now with us.
Sniffles would be going, but he's got a headache and sits down because he's real tired. Velmedes, you're up.
I will kind of ask: Are we rescuing the goat or just getting your medallion back? Because I think if we kill the goat, take the medallion, there's no trouble at all.
The goat hasn't done anything wrong.
It took your medallion.
Besides,
It's a
no,
thief.
that's okay. No, it's fine. I'm gonna kill it, and that's bad.
Okay, fine. And then I cast Toll the Dead on the harpy. So give me a, I think it's Wisdom.
Sure, I can do that. Ooh, that's a
Thank you.
7.
That's a failure. That does 10 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh. She is not looking too good.
Just begins to bleed from places.
All right, Bethia, it is your turn. You don't see the other harpy that's there, but you do see this one that is now has like one wing that's kind of crumpling, and as like, and then some of like the feathers are kind of like shriveling and like turning black from the necrotic damage. It's your go.
Okay. And how far away am I from the harpy I can see?
We'll say about 30 feet.
30 feet? Okay. Well, I can just happen to run 30 feet, so I'm gonna, grab my, what is it that I have? My great axe, and, go screaming in, axe overhead, and take a swipe at it, and
Are you raging as you screaming?
yeah, we'll go ahead and say,
Bonus action rage.
yeah.
Add 2 damage to whatever you do.
Yeah, I don't think I actually probably did any damage because I rolled I rolled a 5, so that's a.
How much?
Oh.
So I probably like tripped on my way there.
What was that to hit?
11.
Oh, that hits.
Oh, it does. Really?
Yes.
Okay. Well, so.
To be fair, she is naked.
She is.
Not very good armor.
She is very
Right.
naked.
Right. Okay, so then I hit for.
How much?
Holy
17.
moly.
Oh, geez. Describe how you kill the first harpy.
So I just, as I'm running up, I there was like a moment where I did kind of stumble, but rectified and kept going and just whack across the neck with the great axe, and the head just goes rolling down the hill.
Yeah, the other one, which you can now see, looks up at you and like lets out this piercing shriek of mournful betrayal and grief or whatever. She's super pissed that you just killed
Okay.
her. Killed her harpy brethren, sister,
Yeah.
lover. I don't know.
Sisterin.
We don't judge.
We don't know.
We don't judge flying naked women.
Yeah, you really don't. Especially not with claws like that. So that's your go,
That
hobby.
is my go.
So you definitely heard the cry of the other harpy as the first one died, but you don't have line of sight on it right now.
He kind of like, still exhausted, I guess. Gives Dell like a tired look, and then like a look to the. They still haven't reached the peak of this hill, and he'll like. kind of like shamble up to the top of it after Vethia as she goes screaming over the top, and then when I can see the second harpy,
Yes, you can.
you do not want to mess with me having just climbed this giant hill, and I will vicious mockery her.
Okay.
So wisdom saving throw of a 14, because we're only level 2.
That is 2.
Yay! I should get a dice out. 1 second. 3 damage, and she has disadvantage on her next attack.
Very nice.
And I'm somewhere near backing up Vethia with sword drawn, and yeah, that'll probably be it.
All right. Very well. Dell, it's up to you, girl.
How far away is she?
You can't quite see her because you're still on the other side of the hill, but once you like crest the hill, she would be maybe 20 feet down the other side. I don't know how much movement you have as a monk at this level.
40.
Yeah, you
So I
would.
can get there.
You get like 10 feet from her.
Okay, so then I will my movement, bonus action shillelagh, and then just action dash into combat.
So you're gonna get up in her face.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I'm tired of big stupid decisions. And that is my go.
Alrighty. It is now the harpies go, and she, like, seeing all of you all arrayed in front of her, and seeing that she is like outnumbered, she begins to like flaps her wings and like throws back her shoulders, and like her chest kind of like puffs up as she like draws air and begins singing in like this. It sounds like Scuttle from The Little Mermaid, being all like, "Wah, wah, 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 wah." But I need you all to make a wisdom saving throw for me, as she is using the harpy's luring song.
Oh no.
Is that all of us that can hear?
Everyone that can hear within 300 feet, so that is everybody, including the goat.
Oof.
And we're making these at disadvantage, right?
No.
We have skill checks at disadvantage. I'm not
Yes.
sure about saves.
No,
Rolled
that's
a
a
1.
3.
Okay. What'd you roll, Del?
18.
Okay, you're good.
What save was it again?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. 9.
Okay, you failed.
I rolled a 1 plus 1 for 2.
Okay. Velmedes and Vethia?
Standard.
I rolled a 1 with a +1 for 2 as well.
Hey!
Oh.
TPK, TPK.
Oh,
Okay, and Velmedes, what did you get? I'm sorry. John, you're muted.
I forgot I muted myself. I did forgot that. 11.
11. Okay. That is a save, barely. All right. So you all are considered charmed until the song ends. So as long as she continues squawking, you all will be considered charmed and incapacitated. And if you're more than 5 feet away from the harpy, you must move on its turn toward the harpy by the most direct route, trying to get within 5 feet. You don't avoid opportunity attacks, not that that matters, but before moving into damaging terrain such as blah 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 blah. If you take damage from a source other than the harpy, you repeat your saving throw. And you make another saving throw at the end of each of your turns. And let's see. A target that successfully saves is immune to the harpy song for the next day. So Velmedes and Del, you don't have to worry about it at all. But let's see. Doesn't say if that is a bonus action or an action to do, but it says it can maintain it as a bonus action on subsequent turns to continue singing.
Probably an action. Is it in the actions section?
Yes,
Of the creature.
it is. Yeah. Thank you, Dan. Okay.
No problem.
So that is, let's see. The only one that's up in her face right now is Dell, who saved. And so she's going to stay right where she's at, I think. And that'll be her go. Rookie.
I'm a walk towards the queen. Because I have to.
Just quack, 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 quack.
For the Elton John.
So yeah, that will put you up in a little bit behind, I think, because you moved back a little bit. So
Yeah. I was definitely gonna go for that goat. Oh well.
definitely could probably. Let's see. Let's move on his turn. It doesn't say that you have to like dash or anything like that, so I won't make you do that. So you're not quite up in it, but you're on your way, entranced and enthralled by the song. Go ahead and roll me another wisdom save.
It reminds me of the opera, except it's in harpy instead of giant. Oh, that's a lot better. That's a dirty 20.
All right, you managed to shake it off. Barely.
Very little 20 there.
Barely. But that is your turn gone. The goat is going to move towards it as well. It is enthralled by the song still. Has its like goat head just kind of like bobbing back and forth in time with the squawks. Rookie's Harper pin hanging from its little billy goat beard. Velmedes, it is your turn.
Well, I'm going to see everyone charmed and hope that this helps out and cast Bless on Vethia and hope that will help them out next turn.
Veth, Javi, and who?
Rookie.
Rookie. Okay.
I'm free now, if you want to move that to someone else.
What?
He can't see Del from where he's at, so he could either bless you or he could bless himself.
Okay, fair enough. Carry on.
Is
Now I
Del-
think, yeah.
Yeah, Del's on the other side, so he wouldn't be able to see her. Okay, are you gonna stay where you're at?
I'm out of sight from the harpy, correct?
Yes.
Yes, that's a good place to be.
All right, Vethia, you were up at the top of the hill, and it's like 20 feet down, so you just kind of, like, sword dragging behind you,
What a pretty
trudge
sound.
trudge towards them.
I must get closer to the beautiful song.
Really.
and and at the end of your turn, you get another saving throw.
Okay. And with Bless, what does that do for me? Remind me, please.
You
Throw
can
another
add
D4
a
on it.
D4, yeah.
Add a d4. Okay. Let me get my d4 out then, just in case.
No, you barbarians only have the d12s.
All right, so that is going to be a dirty 20.
Very nice.
Come on. Both
You
roll
guys
ones
are,
and
you
we
guys
both
are
roll 19. Get
saving
in.
way too soon. Oh, I need to roll for the goat. The goat fails. Okay.
Oh, I want the goat to survive as well.
But that is your turn, unfortunately. Javi, in turn, like suddenly this harpy is the most beautiful thing that you've ever heard. I don't think. Oh, you went up to the top. She's also the most beautiful woman you've ever seen. She's so alluring, and you just have to make your way down there.
So he's gonna like sheath his sword and in Infernal, I think might speak Infernal in a tongue he doesn't often use. He'll be like, "Have you ever been to a theater? You should put this on stage." And he'll like walk his distance up, and then I rolled and I got 18 plus 3 or
Oh,
something
very
for
nice.
21 to save. And so he'll get closer and then like shed a bit now that the song is reverberating around his head, and he's like, actually, maybe not. May need a little bit more practice.
And you can kind of see like the harpy's face twisting in anger as like everyone, like had fallen to her wiles the first time, but they've shaken her off so quickly. She like looks like super pissed. Tell, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna crack her in the face with my quarterstaff
All right.
for a 17.
Yeah, that hits. How much?
8.
Thank you.
And then I'm gonna unarmed strike, bonus action unarmed strike,
Oh
pop
yeah.
her with an elbow
Pop pop.
for a 22
Yeah, that hits.
for 6 points of damage.
Very nice. You like crack her across the chin and make her bite her tongue. She spits blood and she yells at you and is going to multi-attack with her claws and a club. Oh. And miss with both with an 8 and a natural 1. And so she just like swings at you with her claw and like the club in her other hand, and you just easily duck out of the way because monks. And she kind of yells in frustration once again, and deciding that it is probably not best to be surrounded by all of these melee people who are no longer charmed by her, takes flight, and so you can get an attack of opportunity there, Dell.
11.
Just hits.
12 points of damage.
Oof. So that's a very nasty hit with as the shillelagh or the quarterstaff cracks across her back, but she continues on.
Bitch.
Rookie, it is your go. She flies up, kind of hovering like 40 feet above you all.
I'm checking how much range my bow has. Enough! I'm a shooter with a arrow.
Sure.
Pew! That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
I'm assuming... Oh, he says he's 40 feet above us, so there's no allies.
Yeah.
So, that is 8 points of piercing damage.
Oof. as the sky is filled with nasty-looking harpy blood. But she's still flapping. It's the goat's turn. It is still charmed by her. Can't move any closer because it's up in the air. But makes it safe.
I was gonna say, before he makes save, can I use a reaction to nick my badge back?
Yeah.
His beard.
Yeah, you can. You can. Easily done. Velmedes, you can kind of see her now because she's flying up in the air, so she can see you, which is not something that you wanted, but it's something that is happening.
No. Nope. And that's. I guess I will. I will cast Toll the Dead on her to make her stop flying and hopefully die.
All right, that's a wisdom save.
Yep.
18 on the dice.
That's a pass. And how far away is she from me?
At an angle and stuff, she's maybe. Because you were like kind of down on the other side of the hill. I'd say like 50 feet, maybe.
Let's make that 60.
No, you're just gonna back up 10 feet.
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. Vethia, she's now flying above you.
May have some javelins. And be muted, maybe.
I am muted. Yes, thank you. So I'm going to grab one of my hand axes
Oh yes.
and
Oh, boy.
and just try and fling it up at her. How far away is she from me?
So you kind of came down on the other end of the hill, and then she went 40 feet up, so she's about 40 feet from you.
Okay.
Is that within your
So
short range?
It is, but I think it's at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Because it's 2060. So
Yeah.
let's see here. So that's
You get to add your D4 because of the bless.
oh, okay, cool. Is that to hit?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. So that's
How much?
14 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And so that is going to be 3 plus 4 plus 2 is 9 points of damage.
Right, and you see Bethia pulls this hand axe from her belt and like flings it straight up into the air. It goes end over end and manages to catch the harpy in one wing and like completely severs it. And she plummets to the ground, and whenever she lands, like you hear like this sickening snap as like her neck breaks as she hits the ground, dead.
Nice.
That wasn't.
Now make a dex saving throw for the axe coming back down at you.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Okay, good.
I rolled a one.
Oh, boomerang.
I mean, there is gravity, Liam.
Don't
I
miss
got
a
a
ring.
13.
Oh, okay, sorry. I was thinking arc, but yeah.
No, no, it went straight up. So what goes up must come down. It's like someone shooting a gun up into the air. The bullet's gonna come down eventually. It's not breaking atmosphere.
I was thinking.
Me miss?
I was joking, but yes, Bethia's axe eventually comes tumbling down with a it just lands in the grass.
That was close.
All right. Well, Vethi is going to go get her hand axe so that, she still has one.
How about I try my arrows?
Okay, as you go to retrieve your arrows, the billy goat is going to headbutt you in the arse there, rookie.
Ah, you little. Ow!
What? You
Are we
take
having-
3 bludgeoning damage from the goat.
Ow.
Math-
we having goat stew tonight?
And he just like looks at you and goes, "Meh!"
Bring it, goat.
I repeat the noise back at it.
Just make an animal
Thriller
handling
somehow.
check.
Like a what?
Make an animal handling check.
Aww.
You did it yourself.
This is where I wish I took folk hero. That's a 9, 10.
How much?
10.
I don't know why. Like my Hangouts is like breaking up when you guys are saying numbers. Everything else I hear perfectly, but the numbers.
24601. Sorry, it's 10.
Yeah.
10.
Okay. It just kind of like glares at you for a moment and is like with like this weird like chuffing sound and like turns around and like walks away. Its little goat tail like while like opposite walks away.
Like a sassy little goat.
Yeah.
Did you get your badge?
Yeah, I got it. Ricky holds
Well-
up and then continues on his way to get his arrows.
Before the goat gets totally away, can I'm gonna grab my rope that I've got in my backpack and try and like leash it.
Oh, you're gonna...
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Fucking
Sure. You make a quick lasso. Why don't you roll an attack with the
Roll an
lasso?
atta-
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be you don't get to add your proficiency, so it'll just be your dex because you're not proficient in rope
Lasso.
weapons. Unless
Plus,
there's another side of Bethia we
check.
don't know about.
So that's
Oh
gonna be
my.
an 8.
An 8.
Could I use the mage hand just to like course correct it? Maybe give her advantage or something.
Are you giving her the help action? Sure.
Oh, I do have bless
Effectively.
still. Does that do anything
It
for
does.
me?
Yes.
Yeah, it's an attack roll.
Okay.
Oh, I have that, damn it.
So that's gonna be 2 more, so 10.
That's what you needed.
Okay.
You managed to get the lasso around the goat's neck, and it, kind of goes as it gets to the end of it, and it like turns around and looks at you with like this, like, what the hell are you doing?
So I just kind of pull it over a little closer to me, and
You pull it towards you. It's going to try and charge and knock into you.
okay.
It's going to be only a
fucking deadly
9
marbles.
to hit.
That's not going to hit.
Okay.
I am going to try and calm the goat down. I'm going to use the knowledge of the ages and become proficient in animal handling.
Okay.
And then, sorry guys, your bless is gone for now, but I'm going to give myself guidance too. See if I can't get this thing to shut the hell up. Yeah,
Bring it.
14, 30, 20.
Yeah. Somehow, it goes after Bethia, but Valmedes just comes up with like a Chris Pratt from Jurassic World, just hand out, easy girl, easy. Only it's a boy, so easy boy, easy. Hand out all crouching, and it looks ridiculous. But the goat settles and just stands there and starts scratching at the ground with its big horn.
And now we've got dinner for home.
Excellent.
I didn't know you were a goat whisperer.
He is kind of rude, so.
What the hell did they teach you in Candlekeep?
Divine knowledge is many and splendid. Is a splendid thing.
Apparently,
Is splendiferous a word?
Yes.
it is now.
It's one of the words you learn at Candlekeep.
Oh.
See, rookie, you're learning new things every day.
Every day's a school day.
Yep. So now we have a goat.
I don't know why we have a goat.
Yeah.
But if it makes you happy, then we have a goat.
Yeah, exactly. What it do with a goat, really?
You can stew it or bake it.
Right.
Roast it.
Mm-hmm.
Make it goat. Okay.
Did you bake it in a pie?
Pie goat. Goat pie.
Maybe
Let's
we
keep
should
going.
see
We're
what
killing
this tiny cave wants.
He's looking on what the hell he's talking about, and then should we just keep going?
Yes.
Yeah, let's keep
Please,
going.
yes.
Please, yes.
I just wrote in my note tabs, for some reason, captured the goat.
Alright, so
We
you
were
guys,
hungry.
you guys continue on your way up towards where the Black Staff told you that the monk resided. Helm, for those who are keeping score at home. That's HLAM. And you
you.
eventually come across this. You eventually come across this cave, and
There wasn't anything on the harpies, right? They were completely naked. There wasn't loot in some way.
Coin.
They
Some ill-gotten gain from a previous dinner. No? Okay.
roll me a D100 on.
Doesn't have to be.
No. Roll me a D100. Give me some time to pull up Donjon.
36.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That is a very good roll. So let me. They were. Okay, now roll me 2d10. Give me each result separately.
1.
3 platinum pieces.
Okay.
And
The other number?
Yeah.
Is that what you... 10. I said them both.
oh,
but-
sorry, I only got the one.
Okay.
15.
10 is the other.
15 copper.
Okay.
Where were they keeping that?
You don't want to know. Like the platinum pieces, we'll say that they were like braided into like little, like trinkets in their hair. So like they're kind of like greasy and foul smelling, but a little bit of prestidigitation and it'll clear that right up.
I'm just going to add them to the in fund.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
All right. Yes, you are now in front of a cave.
Can we see anything in the cave, or
Not from the outside.
not from the outside? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think we have to knock?
Hello?
Do you see a
Miss-
door?
Mr. Holm, we were sent by the Black Staff to speak to you, and what was the word she used? I forgot. It was with all due haste. Something along that.
Let's see. What she said was to seek out Helm, a monk who lives in a cave on the side of Mount Waterdeep. Ask him what he's heard about any threats to the city, but try not to annoy him or overstay your welcome.
No. When she summoned me, it was with all due haste.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
At once.
At once, she asked us to speak to you at once.
That was the exact wording.
So we came at our
It was.
earliest
I'm
convenience.
deeply pedantic. We
We
brought
came
a
once we did
goat
all the other
to
side
eat.
quests.
Brought the goat.
There's no answer.
Having dark vision, can I see anything within 60 feet of the mouth of this cave? Or
Yeah, with you having dark vision, you would see just like the faint outline of the cave within. You kind of see it like little small entryway or whatever. There's a nice like little windbreak for like the wind and like weather and stuff. And you do see like the flickering campfire like within, kind of illuminating some of like the cave walls. But as for anyone inside, you can't make that out from the entrance.
well, I guess we let ourselves in, and he is going to advance,
All right.
perhaps in a stealthy manner.
Before Rookie goes in, he completely ruins that by knocking on the cave wall. Like it's a door.
Your knuckles hurt.
Ow.
Vethia
Yeah,
is
stealthy.
going to tie the goat to a nearby tree, so
Okay.
go in.
Why don't you roll me a what would that be? Just general. Roll me a survival check.
Okay. Let's see here. That would be a 5.
Okay. You tie such a good knot. It's like the best knot.
The best knot ever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Best not.
Guys, I think the goat's going to be a recurring villain.
I'm just gonna say like a rope. I'm pretty sure is like the favorite food of goats everywhere, so it wouldn't have lasted.
That was basically you were setting the DC of what the goat needed to roll to escape. So,
Goat has made an enemy today.
we'll see if it's still there in a little while.
We come out and Bethia drops to her knees and screams to the sky, "Goat!"
Touche, Mr. Goat.
Billy Goat Gruff. Well, there's someone requested llama betrayal, so I decided to go with goat betrayal instead.
I don't know who that was.
I think it was you.
I think it was a team effort.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't put this on me.
Either way, you guys enter the cave, and the interior of it is, it's not like well furnished as someone's. As you kind of travel in, you see bunches of flickering candle lights and pools of wax from where someone's been lighting and relighting candles, where it's just once one candle's done, they just stuck another one in the soft wax and light another one. So it's just it's cave rock and candle wax is the main decor, along with a single bedroll and a small little camp kind of kitchen area kind of. But in the center of the chamber is an elderly human, of which I have arts.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Doesn't surprise me.
But he's just kind of sitting there in this lotus, his legs folded in the lotus position, kind of hands in fingers together, tips of his fingers touching his thumbs, and just kind of sitting there in concentration. Seemingly oblivious to your arrival.
Hello?
Yes, what is it?
We were sent here by the Blackstaff?
Are you asking me, or you don't
No, I'm
sound
telling
too
you.
sure? He says, kind of opening his eyes and quirking one eyebrow at you.
I mean, I'm sure. Are you?
You're the one coming to me with questions.
No, you're the one asking why we're here, and
I don't recall asking that.
sure. When you were like, hello?
That's
Mr.
not...
Hunt, we were in fact sent by the Blackstaff
See?
to request,
See, he speaks with
information.
authority, apparently. He's the one that knows what you're doing. And he, turns his attention towards Valmedes.
Old man, you don't want to try me today.
Yeah. Oh no! As soon as he turns and looks at me, he just shuts down.
Oh, speak up, boy.
Something about dangers to the city.
Yes, what about them?
They are present, maybe.
You're not sure?
Deeply uncertain. Honestly, I'm about a lot of things.
I can see that. You should be more confident.
Nice pep talk.
So, yes, we were sent here to ask about anything you knew about dangers to the city.
From the Blackstaff, you say?
Yes.
And why would she send you?
Requested a presence. Shit, I forgot it again.
At once.
At once.
Why?
Clearly, she thinks you can help. but I'm beginning to think she's
No,
wrong
why did she ask you?
because she thought we could help. We're quite capable.
She offered
You
us a place
sound
in the
like
fourth
it.
grade.
Oh, the
When he
Force
says
Grey.
that, Harry just does that kind of in the air with his hand because he's just enjoying all of this too much.
So is Helm. You kind of see like this mischievous like twinkle in his eye every time he gets like Dell kind of ruffled.
Yeah, we're capable of a lot of things. We killed some harpies on our way up here.
Oh, did you? I rather liked their singing.
And there was that troll back at the yawning portal. And there was that.
Oh.
No, what? What else did we? Was goblins?
That thing in the under the
We
awning
didn't kill that,
portal.
though, did we?
and it's-
Oh no, you mean the orc guy?
Oh, the intellect devourer. That
The what?
the thing that almost ate your brain.
That, did we?
No,
I
but
don't
we,
remember.
The
we,
little one.
we held our ground and didn't die.
It ran away, which tells us everything we need to know.
Yeah, it was afraid of us. If
I
we
think
get
that
a
was more
chance to
tactical
fight it
than-
again,
Street that
because we were kicking its ass.
I don't even know if they have those.
Well, we were doing a good job. This is why we were sent here.
A lot of people have asked us to do stuff recently, actually.
Yeah, we have a lot of offers for work.
Like, we were help with the dung sweepers to stop them from getting attacked by gangs.
Oh, that's very honorable.
Mm-hmm.
And we did that thing for the... Oh god, what the hell was her name? The Lord's Alliance. We got offered to help them out. Oh, wait, that was the thing with the dung sweepers, wasn't it? And
Yes.
the
Yeah, I think that's-
and the
Maybe-
Harpers are asking us to do stuff.
Maybe we shouldn't tell him all of our job offers, just that we have a lot.
Oh, the Harpers, you say? Well, you must be very important or own a bar.
It's the latter.
It could be both.
Column A, column B.
God, you guys are selling yourselves short.
But you guys want to know what I know.
Yes.
Well, I mean about like helping the city or whatever.
That'd be really nice, thank you.
Right. Why don't you roll a persuasion check there, Dell?
Can I help because I was so polite?
Nope.
Ah, damn
Hold on.
Keeping it.
it. Saying thank you gets you nothing.
Oh, we
You
got
wanna
you
what?
plenty. Persuasion check.
Persuasion.
He just wants to hear from Dell, that's all.
Okay, fair enough.
Don't fail me now. I'm more charming than you give me credit for. Natural 20.
Oh,
Nice.
very
With a
nice.
+2 for a 22.
Very, very nice. Yeah, so he's like, his attention is on Dell, and you ask his question, and he's like, I have heard some things. I have heard that evil's twin hides its face for now, but the Black Staff should expect that to change before winter's end. He says, like, and like steeples his fingers as though like that was groundbreaking
Okay,
revelation.
I'm gonna try and guidance myself. And what kind of check would that be to just parse what the hell that meant?
Yeah, do I have any idea what evil's twin refers to? Or...
Yum, yum, yum. Excuse me. Let's see. I'm just trying to see what all is common knowledge. Don't mind me.
I have a
I
theory.
should have anticipated that y'all might ask, but I
Tell the
didn't.
scripted thing. They won't want to know a thing.
You're right. Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, go ahead and roll me some history checks. Those who are trying to figure it out.
Sure.
24.
Ooh.
21.
Ooh.
17.
13.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yep.
Well,
For those of you who got above a 20, I will say, yeah, I'll go ahead and give it to Hobby too with the 17. Or so if you're above a 17, y'all would know that a common spell that is kind of sought after by a lot of spellcasters is like things like clone and simulacrum. So he might be referring to a powerful wizard that has been plaguing the city. And in that case, let me. But to which one you all wouldn't have a way of really knowing which one he might be referring to.
We just know that he's probably referencing a spell, which would lead us to believe he's probably talking about a wizard,
Yeah.
but we don't.
Yeah. An evil person, like you would know if someone was evil that had a twin, and so since there's not any like evil doing twins out there, you kind of get the sense that he might be referring to a spellcaster simulacrum or clone. Let's see. With Velmini's 24. Is that what you got?
Yep.
Okay, there is, you would know through your histories with, in Candlekeep, history studies and Candlekeep and all that other stuff, as Candlekeep is a kind of stomping grounds for Elmminster, you would know that there was an evil wizard named Manchun that, who is now dead, but it has long been suspected that he might have had clones or simulacrums survive him, but that he was one of the original founders of the Zentarum. But, like, evil wizard, evil to the core, made enemies with all of the good and law-abiding wizards out there.
Okay.
So Delilah will kind of like try to keep like any recognition off of her face.
Mm-hmm.
That's it? That's all you have? That doesn't even make any sense.
It doesn't
believe
make
you-
sense to you,
I believe
but
you-
it will make sense to the Black Staff.
We walked all. Okay, fine, whatever.
Clearly, the Black Staff reveres my counsel. He
No,
said-
it's fine. It's whatever. We'll deliver your message. Evil winter twins or whatever.
Well, that's not a very good message
No,
delivery
what
if
it
you can't
is.
even remember.
I know what it is. God,
Then say it.
I was shortening it.
Say it. Prove to me that you can carry my message with valor and grace.
Evil's twin hides its face now, but that should change by winter.
That's not what I said at all.
I mean, it's close enough. I mean, that's the gist of what you said.
But it's not what I said. And
Okay,
if
then
you were
fine.
working for the Harpers and all of these fancy folk, then you would know that wording is sometimes chosen very, very carefully.
have we
Sorry.
like leant up against a wall behind them, like, sort of just says with it, sort of dramatically with his hand in front of his, like before his face, like, uh, evil's twin hides its face for now, but the black staff should expect that will change before winter's end. And he'll like close his fist and like nod his head down.
Like he just recited a poem.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
How
Halm
is that
like
good?
presses both of his hands together in kind of like a in supplication, and just kind of gives like Javi like a little bow.
Avid flashes him a grin.
How is that different than what I said?
It is different in several ways. A couple of adjectives and a few adverbs.
Show you an adjective.
I don't think there were any adverbs.
Oh, would you really?
Yeah, I think we have everything we need now. Thank you, Mr. Hom. You've been very helpful.
We left a goat outside for you.
No, that's
Hey,
our
that's
goat.
my goat.
Oh, that's your, I thought we were leaving the goat. I thought we were done. Never mind about the goat.
Yes, well, leave me to my contemplations and my meditations. Let the black staff know if I hear anything else. I will let her know. And if you, Dell, would like to learn how to properly purport yourself, you may come to me for training. And he says, kind of like clapping his hands together and bowing again.
Whatever. I shall turn and walk away.
Thank you, Mr. Hom. You've been very helpful. Rookie repeats the thing that he did to show supplication or whatever, and then dashes off.
You guys exit the cave, and the goat is gone.
Oh.
Damn it. Now what are we gonna have for dinner?
I don't know. I'm very sad about the goat running away.
You want to find the goat?
I do, but, I'm not really very good at such things.
You didn't like do any like nature like tracking or anything?
No, I just learned how to, swing an axe.
Throw
Do
an
I
axe.
see? Do I see any like tracks of like where the goat might have gone?
Sure, roll a survival check.
Now it's time to de-roll the campaign.
With disadvantage because you're exhausted. Oh shit, you should have done the persuasion check at disadvantage too. Well, fuck. Oh well.
Okay, this first one was worse. That's gonna be a 16.
Yeah, you can see where there are little like goat hoof marks in the dirt, and it kind of like goes around like the edge of the cave a bit to where there's like an outcropping, and then you lose the trail, but you kind of see where there's like freshly moved pebbles, as it looks like the goat started to hop up and climb the mountain.
All right. So, good news, bad news. Well, bad news is I don't know how to climb a mountain. I know where the goat went.
I would have maybe opened with the good news.
No, you say the bad news and then you say the good news to soften the blow. I mean, granted, it's probably really both like bad news. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, I know where the goat went, but I don't know how to climb a mountain.
Right. We'll just leave the goat. Gonna have
I'm
to
sure
buy a
he'll-
new rope.
I'm sure
though.
it'll be fine. He says, thinking back to how it literally almost got eaten by a harpy.
Yeah, and as you
Like-
guys kind of like glance over your shoulders
Oh no!
towards the cave where Holm was, you can actually see up near like the peak of the cave is the goat, and like Holm is like next to it, and like he's like doing like a crane position, like one toe or a couple of like toes gripping rocks, and has like his hands up in like this monk balancing act or whatever that he's got going, just kind of like doing like the little water tribe, like Tai Chi circle arm movements as he's communing with the goat apparently. Like doing like those little, what are they called? The pistol squats, where he's got like one leg crossed over the other and is balancing himself, and like the goat is similarly like got like balancing on another little outcropping.
I was
Looks
very
like he
concerned.
knows how to climb a mountain.
I was very concerned that we were going to look back and over the crest of the mountain we would see a goat leg flying through the air.
No, I just wanted to show off that Holma's a cool ass monk. Because he was about to get into a fist fight with Dell, but then you all made her leave.
Let's go back to take my day and we can get a pie, huh?
Pie sounds good, Rookie.
Rookie had a good idea and I was pleased with himself.
Woo! Yes.
Pie!
So the journey down the mountain is much easier than the journey up the mountain because gravity and how science works. So you guys make a quick time back to Waterdeep, and you're back within the gates before it gets too dark. Cake My Day is just closing, so you managed to get very, very good deals on the pastries that they would have otherwise had to have thrown out, much to the elation of the staff, because they don't like throwing out food
He's
anymore.
very energetic for coming just before clothing because he knows, having worked many jobs, and he knows how much that sucks.
Yeah. So they're happy to sell it to people, and like they basically give you like whatever you want for like a copper a piece. So you can have like however many pastry pieces you would like, or and all that good jazz. A cup, a cake, a full cake for a silver, that kind of thing. So
Cake's big enough for 6 people.
They
yeah,
would have.
Well, pie, sorry, not cake. Like
Yeah.
a steak pie.
they had both.
Come on.
We would get several dainty pastries. Filled, obviously.
Handing over some of like the harpy copper pieces. Thankfully, thanks to your prestidigitation, they no longer smell, though they are a little slimy feeling.
Ugh.
You may not want to ask where we got these, just.
It's not so much where like they feel like super slimy, like they're gonna leave a stain on something, but it's just kind of like once your fingers touch them, you kind of feel that residue. You know what I mean?
Tacky.
Yeah, yeah.
Use
Maybe
his
it's on
name
your head.
pen.
It could be psychosomatic. She kind of like looks at you like copper's copper and like pockets it without any worry. But you guys get your pastries and return to Troll Skull Tavern. Is there anything else that you would like to do before the end of the day?
Well, do we want to go and try and find Maxine?
Yes.
We talked about if we went in the evening, we might be able to
Oh,
find
yeah,
her.
she'd be in the stables, right?
Yeah, you guys
Right.
do have a couple of nighttime shenanigans. Go try and find Maxine in the stables, and then also, the devil wanted you all to, or suggested that you all stake out the dock district,
Mhm.
for the killer. But yes, you guys can make your way towards where they keep the dray horses.
I'm a little tired for the staking out for a murder. I'm sure talking to a horse will be much easier.
Say
Yeah.
that now, Mr. Zapp.
Pardon?
So-
You say that now. We don't know. Maybe
We did a goat earlier today, so you know.
we is an understatement. Rookie rubs his butt.
It
I
was
don't know.
fun watching.
But yeah, you guys make your way towards the district where they house the dray horses or whatever. It's kind of like near one of like the central hubs, and make your way in. They don't just let people in. So like you kind of get stopped by a couple of like stable masters as you kind of like approach the horses. Like, can I help you?
And doing the pastry. He holds one out. I imagine he's been eating them on the way.
It's like a younger guy who's like barely an adult, probably slightly younger than Rookie, but barely. And he kind of his eyes kind of like dart to see if anyone's watching, and he like snatches the pastry out of your hand and kind of gobbles it down, like halfway before he like looks up at you again. He's like, "I'll help you." His face full of crumbs now.
We're here to see a horse about a man.
Fucking love you, Dan.
He looks confused. What?
He just like pats him on the shoulder or something. Goes, don't worry about it. It's and then we'll be out your hair before anyone can see.
You're not going to do anything funny with horses, are you?
What?
He kind
No.
of gives a look to Velmedes maybe.
I assure you, no, 1,000 times no.
What's
And
he
then-
talking about?
No, Rookie,
What
don't
kind of
ask.
weird things do you
No, Rookie.
want? Rookie furrows his brow.
Happy will just like shake his head at the man, like very affirmatively, no. Nothing like that.
All right. Yeah, I suppose you can go take a look at the horses. He kind of like still looks like a little confused, but will allow you all in. And if you could just take a quick break. I just had a phone call from family, so I need to double check. So
All
give me
right.
5.
Sounds good.
Alright.
BRB.
Hello.
I'm glad you enjoyed that so much.
I do enjoy a good man with a horse.
I thought about that on basically on the way over. So, like, I'm just gonna say this because it's
My
great.
immediate reaction was gonna be, "Oh, we're here to talk to a horse."
Mhm.
Like just with no filter.
I was trying to be slightly more surreptitious because we don't necessarily want to blow the horse's cover, but
Yeah.
I thought that
Well,
was weird enough that no one would think much of it necessarily or figure it out. But
Over to my grandma's. Hey guys, sorry, gonna have to cut it short.
I think everyone's gone
Oh, okay.
More or less.
apart from Liam.
Okay. Well, I have to cut it short. My grandmother needs my assistance with my mum, so I will have to pick this up next time. I'm sorry for cutting it
No,
short.
no, totally fine, man. Real life comes first.
Okay.
No, it doesn't.